guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my beauty favorites. I'm so excited to share with you guys. I have a mixture of hair products, skincare, and some beauty products, well, makeup products. So before we get started, I quickly want to introduce myself for those of you guys who are new to my channel. Hi, welcome. My name is Jessica, aka The Mexican Beauty. I make videos on all things beauty, lifestyle, and fashion, so I would love for you to go hit that subscribe button down below. Also, while you're at it, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, The Mexican Beauty, and also on TikTok, The Mexican Beauty, because whenever I'm not here, I'm posting all sorts of content on those platforms that you don't want to miss. So let's go ahead and get started on this favorites video. Okay, so I think today I want to go ahead and start off first with hair products. So I have been loving this Kenra Volume Super Hold Finishing Spray. This spray is amazing. It does such an amazing job of really holding the curl in so that can last as long as possible. But as it starts to loosen up and fall a little bit through the days, it falls very nicely because of the hairspray. It's not thick, it's not heavy, it's also not crunchy. My hair still feels like hair. Now I did purchase this at Cosmoprof. I am a licensed cosmetologist in the state of Maryland, so I do have access to Cosmoprofs. If you guys don't know, Cosmoprofs are like beauty supply stores for cosmetologists, but I'm sure you can find this elsewhere. I'll try to find it and link it for you guys, but this has been like my go-to hairspray. It holds the curls so nicely, and I just feel like it makes them last, and my hair just looks really nice and full. And I typically do have like pretty full, thick hair, but I don't know, I just feel like it does something for my hair that I really like. The smell is nice, it's not nasty, because sometimes hairspray smells can smell really bad, but this is not like that. Okay, the next product that I have here is the Way Leave-In Conditioner. I already have backups on this because I have been obsessed with this. Now that it's starting to get warmer, like I need my hair to be really smooth, hydrated, and just feel really good for the entire day. Because it is a leave-in conditioner, it also helps so that your hair doesn't get tangled after you get out of the shower, and it just all brushes out really nicely. So after the shower, my hair is like soaking wet. I don't brush it first. I first apply this leave-in conditioner, and then I go in with my wet brush. So I would recommend those brushes. You can pretty much find those anywhere. You can actually also get them at Marshall's for cheaper than you would at like Target or something like that. But this has been amazing. It also smells so good, and I feel like when I apply products in my hair that smell really good, the scent is long lasting. Now we're gonna move into a body care product. This is the Way Scalp and Body Scrub. This stuff is so amazing. If you don't have a body scrub or like exfoliate your body at least once a week, you need to. It makes such a difference. Your skin just feels so nice and smooth and refreshed that it's honestly the best thing ever. I look forward to the days where I do give my body a good body scrub, because afterwards my skin just feels really good. So this one, the reason why I love it so much is because the consistency is a little tiny bit like moisturized almost. I feel like some consistencies of like body scrubs are like really thick and dry and just like beady. This one isn't like that whatsoever. It's almost like as you're applying it on your legs or your arms, it's almost like not only is it exfoliating your skin, but it's leaving it moisturized. I know that sounds really weird, but it truly does that for my skin. Now, you can also use this product on your hair if you need to. Like, let's say you do have a dry scalp and you kind of want to get rid of that flakiness or some dry patches, especially kind of like in the center of the scalp. You can definitely use this, but I will say use very little of this on your scalp. Do not use a lot, because if you do use a lot of this on your scalp, it's gonna get stuck and it's just gonna be like a hot mess. So tread lightly on that. I'm more so like a body scrub person for this. I feel like I can get like an anti-dandruff shampoo if I feel like I have a dry scalp, but you do have that option with this. Okay, so now I'm gonna move into some skincare products. So the first product I wanna talk about is this Sweet Chef Superfood Plus Vitamins Beauty Oil. This has been a go-to. You guys can see, like, I've used so much of this. Ever since I mentioned that my face started to get more on the dry side, I have been really making sure to really moisturize and hydrate it. One of the reasons why sometimes people tend to have a lot of dryness or even a lot of oiliness is because they're not moisturizing enough. So I wanted something that was a nice beauty oil that wasn't super dewy and glowy, but just kind of gave me those benefits. So this does include really good vitamins and superfoods in here. And the reason I love this product is because I feel like when I'm applying it, yes, it adds that intense hydration because it isn't oil, but it's not laying oily looking, greasy looking on my face for the rest of the day. Like, it really soaks into the skin and does its job. I've noticed a difference of me using this on my skin because my skin just looks more plump, more hydrated, more healthy. So I like to use this After I go ahead and wash my face, then I go ahead and apply this beauty oil, and I go in my gua sha. I think that's how you pronounce it, gua sha. I go in with this, and I just start to massage my face, and I really like to make sure that I prioritize this as part of my morning routine every single morning. And my morning routine when it comes to skincare isn't anything insane. It's literally very few products. But this is like one of the things that I feel like makes such a difference. And I also always look forward to this because it's such a pamper routine. It just feels so good. So this one I did purchase at my local Ulta. I want to say this was $14, but I have been just really obsessed with this combo together. Okay, so the next product I want to talk about is another Target find. This is the brand Versed. You can find this brand at Target. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen a lot of skincare influencers talk about this brand. But I have been a very big fan of this specific sunscreen. This is the Guards Up Daily Mineral Sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 35. This one does contain zinc oxide, and it works fantastic with my rosacea skin. I know a lot of you guys always refer to me to Elta MD. Elta MD doesn't work on my skin, unfortunately. It causes my skin to flare up and just get bumpy and like really bother me. So I'm sorry, I can't use that. But this one right here has worked for me, and I've been loving it. It does have a little bit of a tint. It's like a peach tone, so it almost kind of evens out my rosacea, which I really like. So it kind of almost makes it look like I'm wearing a little bit of like some skin tint or like some concealer over my cheeks, which I always appreciate. I feel like this product is super lightweight as well. I feel like sometimes some sunscreens can be super heavy and thick all over the face, and you can almost tell, but honestly, this is one of the few sunscreens that I put on and it doesn't bother me for the rest of the day. And I think that's one of the issues with sunscreen and why some people just avoid it as a whole, is because sometimes sunscreen can be a little bit tedious. It can just smell too sunscreeny. Sometimes it gives you such a bad white cast. Sometimes it doesn't layer nicely with the rest of your products, and it is just a hot mess. So I totally get that, because I've been there with certain sunscreens where I'm like, okay, I like the sunscreen, but I literally cannot wear any makeup. This one works really well. If you let it sink into your skin before you start applying your makeup, it'll be just fine. This is also another product that I don't feel like is burning my face or like burning my under eyes. Now I do have to say, with the sunscreen, I don't apply too close to my under eyes, and I've always been like that just because I do wear contacts and I have very sensitive eyes. So if I put it too close, yeah, it's probably gonna get in my contact, blur them up, and then like I can't see anything and I just have blurry vision. If you have contacts, you know the struggle. It is hard, let me tell you. I do feel like this sunscreen is one of the few that I've tried that I really enjoy. It doesn't irritate me, looks and feels really good. Also, the brand Versed is a clean brand, so they really do pay attention to all their ingredients. You can find this at Target. I have been really enjoying the sunscreen. So now we're gonna move into the last skincare product, which is the Milani Make It Last sunscreen. So you guys have been asking me whenever I mention like, oh yeah, like I already applied my sunscreen, but I will be retouching with my sunscreen setting spray. You guys have asked me so many times like, oh my God, what sunscreen setting spray do you use? You guys know Milani has like the best setting sprays when it comes to like the drugstore for like actually making your makeup last. So it's really good that they came out with a formula that does that, but also does contain that SPF 30, which you can consistently go in and retouch. I would always say make sure you shake the product, and also don't spray it too close, spray it a little bit further away. Because this does contain SPF, this will have that like sunscreen scent, just letting you guys know. I don't mind it, but I know some people may mind that. They may want something that doesn't really smell like sunscreen, but this does smell like sunscreen when you are applying it. But it does a great job, especially if you are somebody that, you know, you really care about your sunscreen, and even though you're wearing makeup and you may have applied your SPF already, you care about retouching it, you can go in with this and it will literally do its job. Okay, so now we're gonna move, oh, we have one more body care product. Okay, so I wanna talk about this right here. This is the Fenty Skin Body Cream, and it is amazing. It is literally so good. Oh my gosh. So actually, Fenty Skin sent this over to me. So thank you so much, Fenty Skin. When they like reached out to me, I was like, am I reading this correctly? Like Fenty Skin reached out to me. Like I was so excited because I love Fenty Skin. I use Fenty Skin every single day. Like that is like my skincare. So anyway, I got this in PR from them, and it's literally it smells so good. It smells like the Fenty Skin Hydrovisor Moisturizer, which I use all the time. This body butter is so good. I actually have a TikTok on this body butter and how I apply it on my skin. But what I love about it is that it does have like that almost like whipped, oily feeling, but it doesn't dry like an oil where it's gonna just sit on top. It melts into your skin. My legs feel so smooth the next day. I like to apply this right out of the shower before bed, and like I apply this all over, and it just gives the skin such a beautiful glow. And then it also melts into the skin, so it keeps that moisture on the legs and on the arms, like the body all over, all day long. Like it's literally the prettiest. And because it does have like that whipped oil cream feel, it gives your skin a pretty glow on top without it getting on other things, you know, like getting sticky on like sheets or anything like that. It's so beautiful. Like this is the perfect product, especially now for summer. Like you're gonna need this, and even for winter, like when everybody's skin is dry, this is amazing. So you definitely want to pick this up on Fenty Skin's website. I highly recommend this. It's literally so good. You're not gonna regret it. You're not. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about makeup products, because I do have some makeup products. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off with what I'm wearing on my face. So I have on my face the Jen Atkin e.l.f. collection. I literally thought this was like one of e.l.f.'s best collections they've ever done. I love how clean the packaging for this collection is. I love how easy the colors are. Like you can honestly use this palette as your day to night look. You could honestly just get away with buying this palette, especially if you're new to makeup, and you're good to go. Like you don't need anything else. You can find this on e.l.f.'s website and also at your local Ulta. But here you do get highlighter, blush, bronzer. I have all those products on the face and I just love them. They also have a palette for deeper complexion. So they came out with 2 palettes. And then these eyeshadows are stunning. I also have the eyeshadows on my eyes. And then I also was a big fan of their lip duo. So these lip duos are incredible because you do get the lipstick and the lip liner, and I think that's just such a hit for me, especially for the person on the go or the person who doesn't want to like spend extra like $6 or $7 on a lip liner, or $18. The price ranges for lip liners. You just kind of want something 2-in-1. This is great. Also, like I know the struggle of reaching in your purse and having your lipstick but then trying to find your lip liner, and you're just like digging in there, where's my lip liner, as opposed to just having to dig in for one product and you have it both in one. So the ones that I really am obsessed with, they came out with 3 shades, are the, so Self-Made Pink is this really pretty like pinky tone shade, but what I like about this shade is it's kind of like a more pinky version of your lips. So I just think that one looks so pretty on the lips. These also do dry matte, but they are so comfortable. So these are long lasting. They're not going to transfer easily onto anything. You can wear these for the entire day and you'll be good to go. And then you guys can see that's the lipstick and then the lip liner. And the cool thing about these is that the lip liners are a little bit darker than the actual lipstick. So there is dimension between the 2 colors. So the next one that I'm really obsessed with, this is actually my favorite one out of the 3, is the Bring It On Brown. And this one is like a very nice like nude tone brown. It's like a neutral tone, almost like a neutral nude. I just feel like it's perfect for that person who really loves a good nude. You can never go wrong with a good nude lipstick. And then you also have the lip liner, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys. Like, do you guys see that? Like, they're just such pretty wearable shades that you can use every day. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about 2 complexion products. And you guys are probably wondering what they are. So the first one that I want to talk about is the Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer. This has been my go-to ever since I picked it up from 21 Days of Beauty when they had this deal going on where you could get this for like half the price. I was like, sign me the F up. This one is in the shade Medium Honey. So on my dry under eyes, because my under eyes do get dry, I like to use this because I feel like it's a nice creamy consistency. It's nowhere near as thick as the original Tarte Shape Tape, which I really do appreciate. This also doesn't dry as fast as that one. I feel like that one dries immediately and then it's like stuck under like cement. Like I don't know. I like to use the original Tarte Shape Tape to prep my eyes for makeup, but for anything else, I'm just like, it's whatever. So that's how I feel about that one. But this one, I really love how it goes on the skin. One thing I will say about this is that this one, it runs a little bit more on the lighter side. So like, let's say that you wear a certain shade for the original concealer, and then you get the same exact shade in that, and you think it's gonna be the same exact shade and won't. These are like a little tiny bit lighter. It almost gives you that brightening effect. I didn't mind it when I purchased this because I personally love a good brightened under eye. I don't like my concealer to match my foundation. So for me, I was like, I'm good, I'm cool. But I know some people don't like that. So that's just a heads up. At all times I use this. And then another product that I've also been obsessed with is my Merit complexion stick. So you guys know that I've been talking about Merit a lot. They are sold at Sephora, a clean beauty brand. They're really focused on minimalistic makeup, just like the makeup products that you need for an everyday. Less is more, enhancing your natural beauty, not taking away from what you already have. So this is great for the minimalistic person. Here you do get a nice creamy stick like this. I wear this in the shade khaki, and you can use this as a foundation or you can use this as a concealer. I like to rotate. Some days I use this as a concealer, some days I use this as a foundation. Right now I'm actually using this as my concealer. If you want that very, very natural makeup look day, this is gonna be amazing. And going off of Merit, I do wanna talk about one more product that has been my go-to. I've been rocking this lippy all the time, especially when I'm not wearing any makeup. That is what I'm wearing right here. It is this lip oil by Merit. This one is in the shade Sangria, and you guys may think like, whoa, this looks super intense in this little tube, but once you apply it, like it literally just gives you a hint of color, a wash of color, and looks fantastic. It hydrates your lips. It is a lip oil, so it's constantly just adding that hydration that you need, and it just feels so good. I also really love this packaging. You guys know this is like my aesthetic, what I have going on back there, like gold, you know, I love that. So lastly, I want to talk about the new KKW fragrances with Jeff Latham. So the whole aesthetic of this was just like the florals. You guys know Jeff, he is like the magician of like flower arrangements at like the most exclusive events, at hotels. Like he's who I want to do my floral at my wedding one day, okay? I'm manifesting this. I know it seems like a reach, but I'm manifesting it. But like if you look at his page, literally the most epic floral arrangements, like whew, I cannot, like it's stunning. The bundle, if you want to get all three of them, is $110. If you want to get one only, then they're each $40. So I'm going to first start off with Desert Rose, which is this beautiful like neutral nude tone vase. And you guys know that the reason they made them shaped like this is because you can stick a little flower in there and just kind of look cute, like aesthetic. I'm actually going to keep this in the back of my videos and put like a little flower in there. But this one in Desert Rose smells like a rose. It's definitely very floral. So if you don't like floral, this one isn't going to be the one for you. It has a little bit of amber in there to kind of give it like that musky scent. So the next one here that I have is Night Iris. This one I thought I was going to hate, but I actually love this one. Like this one is like, they're all unisex, but this one I would say is probably the most unisex out of all of them. It has like that musky scent to it. This is definitely something you would wear at night, like to an event, to like a gala. Like this is giving me those vibes. It's just very like, this is another one where I feel like this one, when I smell it, I'm just like, this is like grown vibes. Like I just think of like luxe, you know, like that very like, I mean business smell. So if you like more so of like those like warm musky scents, you're gonna really like this. So the last one I have here is Jasmine Air, and this one is my favorite just for like every day. This one is super fresh, floral, but a little tiny bit of citrus in there. And I feel like with this one, what I think of immediately is like right out of the shower, super clean, fresh smell. That's what this one's giving me. Just super clean, fresh. So like for every day, I would definitely wear this one. If you want like a good mix of like a day to night, I would definitely get all three, especially if you do like the florals. And if you're a fan of Jeff Latham, then like, I mean, add to cart immediately. So that pretty much is all I have for my favorites right now. These are things that I highly recommend. So I'm gonna have everything linked down below so you guys can go ahead and check them out for yourselves. And I think that's all I have for you guys. So don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.